Yeah, nahagipan ko na 'to, boss, pero yun di nga masyadong pumukaw ng interest ko since hindi naman maraming player na ng Clash of Clans dito sa Pilipinas. So hindi siya masyadong pumukaw ng interest ko, pero napakinggan ko lang yung issue about dito. Parang about censorship siya na ayaw makarinig or makakita ni Supercell ng mga pambabatikos sa game nila. So ang ginagawa nila, kina-copyright. So yun yung pinaka boss yun yung pinaka-context nitong video.
Clash of Clans has gotten into some major controversy recently over the past few days, from corrupted false bans across all accounts, including pro players, making the game pay to win, not listening to the community, and even copyright claiming several creators, causing them to lash out and expose Supercell for trying to silence Clash of Clans criticism.
But mostly disappointed in what Supercell has done today.
Today, I'll dive into all the drama, how it happened,
puro copyright,
and I'll be trying my best to give a non-biased opinion. This big outburst of the community was created on June 26th, as Clash of Clans YouTuber Clash with Eric from the OneHive team uploaded a 15-minute long video titled Exposing Supercell for Copyright Abuse and More to Silence Criticism in Clash of Clans. To the best of my knowledge, in this video,
copyright takedown notice, your YouTube account has been disabled. Yun lang. Grabe, no, ayaw makarinig ng criticism nung nightcrows. Sinira niya yung page nito. So totally, hindi na siya magkakaroon ng monetization kasi disabled, no?
So as the title suggests, Eric
9?
starts talking about how Clash of Clans,
due to multiple copyright strikes associated with the videos below, your YouTube channel has now been terminated. OMG! Kikina, yung tagal mo pinaghirapan tapos sa terminate lang. Video title, Tribe Gaming World Championship Favorites, Jojo 23. Kinopyright lang ng walang dahilan. Pag naglalaro ka ba, pwede ba nilang i-copyright yun? Di ba yun? Parang pagka-abuse yung ganun.
Clans is silencing criticism as several different channels, including his own, have started to face false copyright strikes to take down any of their videos on YouTube, community pages on Discord, and even as far as their Twitter. After discussing this, he later goes through the major updates this year, and how the game got progressively easier with root riders and hero equipment for casual players, while adding a hard mode for more advanced pro players. However, he also did glance over the fact that it has almost become pay to win to play professionally in Clash of Clans Esports due to the expensive nature of ores and hero equipment.
They were
may equipment na?
Sports due to the expensive
nagsasamon siya nito? May mustache?
The nature of ores and hero equipment.
They were introducing new equipment at such a rapid rate, and you could only get the resources in game quick enough to get a small amount of it upgraded. It made so that it effectively introduced a new pay-to-win mechanic into Clash of Clans Esports, and this never existed before. For years, we have been able to have everybody at the top level of the game on an even playing field. And so now, with the new introduction of the equipment and the continued release of new pieces of equipment, that the only way you could possibly max out fast would be to just pour large sums of money into the game, made so that the entire Clash of Clans Esports has become a bit pay to win.
Nonetheless, he continues to talk about how his opinions he expressed in his video about making the game more casual for casual players and more difficult for advanced players became the sole reason that he was no longer in the casting crew for the Clash of Clans World Championships, which means that Clash of Clans must have found a serious problem with his content, or they could have just been fed up with the constant criticism. What makes the situation worse is that only a select few channels were actually affected by the same issue, as Eric goes over Itzu and Carbon Fin's gaming channel, two channels who, by the way, made similar content and both created similar videos on the pay-to-win status of the game, were untouched, unlike some of the more unlucky content creators. Now, things take a turn for the worse, as the next day Eric discusses how Max, a pro player, was kicked off his own team without any reasons by Fluxy, the team captain. Now, this may not seem bad at first, but these qualifying Clash of Clans positions are worth at least tens of thousands of dollars. So when Max got kicked out for no reason, it was apparent that something fishy had to be going on, as it is only possible to change your roster after qualification with the approval from Supercell, and it's not like Max was a bad player at all. In fact, he had one of the highest hit rates in all of Clash of Clans, and as Eric states, demonstrating some clear favoritism in Supercell, as Fluxy, the team captain himself, is known to have some connection with Supercell employees that definitely provided him with this power. Nearing the end of the video, Eric shows one last victim, Erica, who got permanently removed from the creator program, just like Eric for speaking up on Twitter.
Hirap pala mag-creator program dito sa Supercell. Bawal ka magsalita ng mali.
So now that everything's on the table, the only thing to do from here is to make sure our voice is heard. We need to make sure the Supercell listens and ends this corruption. There is deep-set corruption in Supercell. They are actively abusing the copyright system to silence small creators. They are intimidating the larger creators into silence. And their actions are so
egregious. Pwede naman nilang balikan yun, di ba? Tama ba? Pwede nilang balikan yun, di ba? Pag nag-false copyright na hindi naman talaga dapat i-copyright. Hindi naman talaga dapat ganun, di ba?
Anybody can see.
Ang alam ko lang,
So what you can do is go onto the App Store and you can leave a negative review onto Clash of Clans. Whether you're on Android or onto iOS, go onto the App Store and leave a negative
bawal din yan.
So that they...
Alam ko bawal yun. Ito bawal din yung ganito. Yung inutusan mo yung mga followers mo na magbigay ng negative review. Kahit hindi naman talaga negative review sa paningin nila. Kumbaga, magbibigay lang sila ng negative review kasi sinabi mong negative review yung ibigay nila.
iOS, go on to the App Store and leave a negative review so that they have to listen. And then go on to social media and let them know your opinions about the situation because this is beyond messed up. They messed up, they started a war, and now they're gonna have to deal with the consequences. Also, push this video out to any content creators who do React content so we can spread the word as much as possible and make sure that everybody out there who plays Clash of Clans or who has played Clash of Clans in the past are aware of what has become of the Clash of Clans team at Supercell in 2024. Thank you guys so much for watching.
Pero tagal na nitong Clash of Clans, no? Parang 10 years may get.
Now, if it wasn't clear in that video, Eric, one of the nicest and most informational creators on the platform, was very mad, and he has a right to be mad along with the rest of the community on Twitter and Reddit, taking action and posting their opinions. So what have other creators said about this topic? Itzu, one of the Clash of Clans World Championships cast, has made several statements which seem to have angered the community and spread the fire a little more, stating that they don't know the full story.
Itzu, sadly there will be no video today. There's a huge drama currently within the Clash community about the video of Eric and I got a ton of message to pick aside. This entire topic was too complex to pick aside. There is more than black and white and I am working currently on statement video since I was mentioned in Eric's video as well. All I am asking is are two things. Please give me time to create the video before jumping to conclusion. I know for a fact that you don't know the entire story and I will try to give more insights. After that, you can still decide if I am wrong or others. But at least you have more information to work with. Please be respectful. Do not insult others or battle about opinions about the topic. You have most likely heard only one side of story. Pero hindi mo kahit naman anong side yun, hindi ka pwede mag-copyright eh.
And that it's better for people to know all the events that unfolded before to speak publicly about it, including that he will be making a video later explaining his side of the drama. As for now, it seems that he has unfortunately taken the side of Fluxy, stating, "Please stop this nonsense. No one was kicked from the creator program for sharing his/her thoughts. Eric is just mad currently because he crossed a line, organizing witch hunt versus a player, which is more than disgusting. He is blaming everyone but himself for it, and Supercell is the obvious target for him. Sadly, people actually believe him without ever hearing the VM Legacy story. Everyone who believes players are only represented by their hit rate is wrong in this business. I will do a statement video about it tomorrow.
Dati sobrang F2P lang nitong nung Clash of Clans ngayon meron ng ganyan.
What makes the situation several folds worse is the fact that this underlying issue didn't start today or several days ago. In fact, this problem has been at the root of the community for quite some time now. from trying to increase company profit and making the game more pay to win or silencing other creators and trying to make sure that there is no negativity surrounding their game. Supercell was headed in the wrong direction from the start. Recently, Supercell also took several steps in the wrong direction by falsely banning several accounts from casual players to professional players. And the worst part is that these bans are permanent, as there is practically no support to go to. Every time you attempt to access the super support, it's just a waste of time. There is no progress being made to retrieve your account. At the end of the day, whether or not Eric crossed the line, accusing Fluxy on stream, I'm sure that this beef will not end here. I'm curious to hear Itsu and VM's side of the story. Thanks for watching and make sure to subscribe as it's going to be an interesting couple of days.
Pero ngayon ko lang nalaman na pwede palang mag-copyright ng laro. Kunyari nilalaro ko yung Nightcrows, pwede pala niya akong i-copyright sa paglalaro ng laro niya. Kahit i-declare niya ng F2P yun or free to play. Hindi ka pala pwede basta-basta magsabi ng ganun. Tignan mo, na-delete yung channel niya sa pagsasabi lang ng criticism about sa laro. Hindi ko alam yun pero abangan natin sa next na update.